We are back with the recap of a scary thriller movie called I Am Hero. The story is about a virus that turns humans into zombies. Hideo, the lead character of the movie, is a manga artist who lives with her girlfriend Teko in her apartment. Hideo works hard to become the best manga artist, but the publishers reject his work. We see Hideo and Teko arguing about their financial conditions. Teko wants to sell Hideo his favorite shotgun, his books, and his awards. This gets them into a fight, after which Teko kicks Hideo out of the apartment. Hideo spends a night on the roads. He then goes to his office where everyone is talking about a stranger virus that is spreading in the city. Hideo stays out of the office because of a deadline regarding his work. At night, he gets a call from Teko, who apologizes for her behavior and asks him to come back. Hideo goes back to the apartment with Teko's favorite snacks in the morning. He knocks at the door, but does not get any response. He then sees through the door mail spot. He gets shocked when he sees Teko acting weirdly. Teko crawls towards the door and suddenly attacks Hideo as she opens the door. She tries to bite Hideo. Instead, she bites the wooden door and as a result, loses all of her teeth. Teko pushes Hideo inside and attacks him again, but Hideo manages to escape. Hideo then goes to his office where he watches his boss being infected with the virus. His boss attacks his colleague, Mitani, who kills himself before the virus does. Hideo witnesses other colleagues becoming zombies. He runs for his life and leaves the office. When he gets out of his office, he sees a lot of zombies out on the roads, humans running for their lives, buildings being on fire, and the cars crashing into each other. In this situation, Hideo also starts to look up for help. After some time, he finds a taxi. The driver is sleeping and unaware of the apocalypse. While he is knocking at the door of the taxi, a girl named Hiromi joins him and asks for help. A businessman also comes to get the taxi. All of them knock at the door of the taxi and somehow manage to get in it. They ask the taxi driver to get them somewhere safe, but they get to know from the news that the virus has spread all over the country. Meanwhile, the businessman with them starts to act strange. He suddenly turns into a zombie and bites the driver. The driver also gets infected and speeds up the car. Hideo and Hiromi tighten their seatbelts, and the car gets into a horrific accident. Hideo and Hiromi get out of the car and see the terrific condition of the city due to the virus. Then they start to search for the virus on the internet, where they get to know this virus can be cured by climbing a mountain. They set out for the mountain and arrive at a house where they spend the night. In the morning, Hideo notices bite marks on Hiromi's neck and points his gun on her. She tells him that he has got it from a baby and Hideo can shoot her if he wants. Hideo then takes Hiromi with him, and he will take care of her. And further scenes, Hideo and Hiromi can be seen in a forest, where Hiromi turns partially into a zombie, and Hideo leaves her. Hideo gets attacked by a zombie, and Hiromi saves his life. Then, both of them get to a shopping mall where they find some survivors, and they join them. Those survivors are led by a man named Ayura. Hideo joins Ayura's team, which brings food and other supplies for everyone. A nurse named Sugami takes care of Hiromi in the camp. We see Ayura making a plan to bring food from the basement. He asks Hideo for his gun, but Hideo refuses, and Ayura gets furious. Two of his men go get to Hiromi. Now Hiromi beats those men instantly, and Ayura shoots an arrow in Hiromi's head. Hideo is sad about Hiromi, but Sugami tells him that Hiromi is not dead. On the other hand, Ayura is replaced by another leader because he tried to kill Hiromi. In further scenes, we see all the men, including Hideo, going to bring the food. When they get to the basement, Ayura plays music that attracts zombies, as Ayura wants to take his revenge. We see zombies killing all the men and Hideo hiding in a closet. On the other hand, a zombie with a half head attacks the girls, and Sugami tells Hideo about this attack. She tells him that he has got to fight for Hiromi. Sugami comes to the basement with Hiromi on her back, where she meets Ayura, but Ayura also turns into a zombie and attacks her. At that moment, Hideo comes and shoots Ayura, killing him. Now, Hideo, Hiromi, and Sugami are the only survivors. They get attacked by a lot of zombies, and Hideo kills them all with a shotgun in a heroic style. In the end, the zombie with half head attacks them, but Hideo kills him too. Hideo and Sugami can be seen taking Hiromi to the mountain in a car, and with that scene, the movie ends.